Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video on my self-tanning routine. Now I get a lot of compliments and questions about my self-tanner, so I thought I would tell you all my tips and tricks about what I do and what I use, the products, and how I apply it, all that shebang, shebang, shaboom. So if this is a video that you're interested in, then let's get to it. So the first thing that I start off with is by hopping in the shower, and I just do my normal shower things, you know, shave my legs, wash my hair, all that jazz. I do all of that, but the one thing that changes about my routine when I'm doing my self-tanner versus not is that I exfoliate. So, I mean, you can exfoliate every time you're in the shower if you want, but if it's time that I'm going to be putting on new self-tanner, then I am going to be exfoliating. To exfoliate, I use this Sun Laboratories thing. It's like this mitt, and I got it off of Amazon. It's just like, literally just like a mitten. I don't know. It's just a mitten. You know. So I go in and I exfoliate like all my arms, my legs, my back, my tummy, my shoulders, all that head, shoulders, knees, and toes stuff, you know. I usually do this at the end of my shower because your skin's been in like the hot water for a while now. If you do it right at the beginning, you're gonna be scrubbing forever. I find that if I wait to the end of my shower, it literally just like, I go like this and it peels off. So it's kind of cool to watch if you're like into that kind of stuff, but if you're not, then it's kind of gross, I guess. I don't know. I find it cool, so that's just me. I forgot to mention that I usually exfoliate with the mitten with just any kind of soap. I use Dove soap to exfoliate and it works really well. You can use an oil-based one, but I find that it just makes it harder, so I wouldn't use an oil-based exfoliator. Like, you know how you get the ones from Bath & Body Works to like scrub and it's like an exfoliator? I wouldn't use those. You can try it, but you might be scrubbing your skin for some time, and then it gets your mitt all like oily and gross, and it takes like a couple times to get that off. So I personally just use my body wash and I just so that is step one. Next, you would think, hey girl, we gonna be putting on our self-tanner now, but no. That's not what we're gonna do. We are not putting self-tanner on after we get out of the shower. I'm gonna tell you one reason. It's scary. It's called chaos. So, you just shaved your legs, you just opened up all the pores on your legs. If you go and put some self-tanner on now, honey, you gonna have some spots on your legs. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna wait at least a couple hours so we know that our pores have closed. For my schedule personally, I shower at night and then I wait to the morning to do my self-tanner, and then I like go on my day with like developing self-tanner on me. Some people like that and some people don't. I'm one of those people that do enjoy that because the self-tanner I use doesn't really smell bad, but some people don't like the smell of it. Honestly, I love the smell of it, so even if it did stink, I honestly don't care because it just smells so good to me. Alrighty, so you guessed it. Fast forward, now we are in the morning or whenever you're deciding to do your self-tanner. The first thing that you need to do is moisturize, okay? So I have this body butter here. It's from Bath & Body Works and it is amber and argan. I personally love this stuff. It smells so good, so delicious. Oh my gosh, yeah. It kind of smells like Twilight Woods, if you know what Twilight Woods is. Yeah, it kind of... So if you're new to self-tan, basically self-tanner will stick to spots that are jointy. When you put self-tanner on your knees, your ankles, your elbows, like all those like kind of joint areas that move, there's creases, right? Because that's a moving joint, it creases. So you kind of get darker spots there. So like your knuckles is something where they kind of turn out darker than the other. I personally started off by moisturizing those areas and then I put the self-tanner on. But now I honestly don't. I found that if anything, it was making it like wash away faster, and that's because it just wasn't being developed as darker, and that was just my personal opinion. Some people really like that like lighter area there kind of jazz that goes on, but I don't. The only places that I really moisturize are kind of like my armpits. I don't want dark armpits, but I also don't want white armpits, so I kind of use this more in my armpits and on my wrists and stuff, but my knees and ankles and stuff, I honestly don't moisturize. It's proven that it works. I personally just don't enjoy that look, but again, that's just my tip. Next, you get to move on to the best part, which is the actual self-tanning part. So for self-tanners, there are like wide ranges of different kind of self-tanners. You can get like just from colors. So there's light, medium, dark, and extra dark. You can even get like different kinds of like different textures of self-tanner. There's gel, there's mousse, there's spray tan, there's like a whole bunch of different kinds of tan. You even have gradual or just right away. You have like endless choices to make. I personally have gone through 3 different kinds of self-tanners. I've done a gel and 2 mousses, and actually I guess 3 mousses. So I've done a bunch of different types of self-tanner, but my favorite by far is the one that I'm wearing right now. And if you follow me on any of my social medias, you saw me give a review on it. And it is the Bali Body Mousse Tan. Bali Body mostly does a lot of sun tanning. Like they give you, there's a lot of oils and stuff to make you tan darker. It's kind of like the fox tan. They're kind of like similar in that way. But I personally really love Bali Body, not only because it's like really nice color. Like this is the color that it comes out with about 2 coats. The 1 coat would just be a little bit lighter, but I personally just love this self tanner. It's streak free. It goes on so smoothly. The mousse is just like amazing, and you feel like you're not wasting a lot of product. Now a lot of it ends up on your mitt, and you kind of can keep going even though there's not a lot left on there. I've used my last bottle to the last drop and it's still going, so it is excellent, excellent, excellent for the quality that you get. So when you are applying your self-tanner, make sure that you apply it from your feet to your shoulders. If you apply from your shoulders to your feet, you're gonna bend over to try to get your legs, and you're gonna come out with some lines, some funky lines from your tummy. So make sure when you're applying it that you're applying it from, again, your feet to your shoulders, so that you kind of are like bringing it upwards and not having to worry about bending over or bending yourself weirdly to create creases, which will obviously affect the overall appearance of your tan. After I self-tan, like I said, I do it in the morning. I go all day, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and usually you're supposed to shower. I personally don't like to shower because I like how dark I look, so I just put on a moisturizer to kind of seal in that tan, and then the next time that I shower is when I wash it off. So the moisturizer that I use is the Bali Body Moisturizing Lotion. So I got the kit where it came with the self-tanner, the moisturizer, and a face water, which we will get to soon, so don't worry. On the bottle, it says that it hydrates, firms, and repairs skin. Now, this is also for if you're going in the sun as well, but I find that it really like locks in that tan color. If you keep applying it every morning or every night or whenever you're applying it, it definitely keeps the tan on for longer. So that is basically how I achieve my perfect self-tanned body. Those are just my tips and tricks that I follow. I'm sure there's more, and you can probably look at other videos and people have other things, but again, like I said, it's all trial and error and figuring out what works best with your body. Now we're gonna move on to the face. So recently Bali Body and a bunch of other companies have released a self-tanning water, and this honestly has changed my life. Every day, I don't like to put on a full face of makeup. It is very rare that I want to do that because I get home so late and just don't really want to have to go through all those steps to like take off my makeup. I kind of just want to wash my face and go to bed. But once I saw that they came out with this product, I was like, gotta jump on board with that one because I need this in my life. So this is the Bali Body tanning water. It is amazing. I love it. Just love it so much. It is a gradual self-tanning water that you put on your face. Now this I recommend you put on at night because it does take 4 to 6 hours to actually develop, so keep that in mind when you apply it. This face water you apply like a toner. So obviously for my skincare like regimen, I guess you would say, my skincare routine, I do all my skincare stuff minus any oil products, and then I put this on top, and then I go to bed. So you basically apply it just like a toner. It comes in a bottle like this where you just like squirt, squirt, squirt onto a cotton pad. and apply like a thick, not a thick layer, but enough of a layer that you can kind of see it on your face. I love this product, and it's changed the game for me because every single day I was waking up at like 6 a.m. and trying to like do a full face of makeup when I really didn't need to. So a face tanning water is a plus and definitely a need if you are going to do some self-tanner. Now, if it's just for a day or two, don't worry about it, but if it's going to become something that's in your lifestyle and you self-tan weekly, then I would definitely 100% recommend investing in a self-tan water. So this concludes the video on my self-tanning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you learned something or you're gonna give a self-tanner a try. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!